What's going to be today? Abyss teams. Yes. I'm gonna be showing you guys best teams for Abyss from going to 50 or 75. The Abyss team I'm currently using right now is this right here. Uh, Denji as the lead because he leads a Demon Hunter by 100%. Uh, if you don't know who that is Griffith. This unit right here. Eclipse Knight. Very good progressive unit. I'll go on why I picked these units. Makima plus plus. Uh, and then Death the Kid, Idol, Leader. So you want to use Death the Kid for flying stages or metal stages. Otherwise, you always want to start with Griffith. You want to place him down. You don't want to sacrifice your Denjis. So you just want to place him down, sacrifice, place your Denjis down, and then skip the wave. Um, yeah, and then his summons will take care of it. You should be starting with him every time, unless it's either a flying stage or a meta stage. You want to start with the kid. Makima is just there to be cute. I'm kidding. She's actually there for her summons. I mean, this team is easy. It's very easy to do it with this team. You don't really need to think much, right? You don't even need to feed Griffith. Like by the time you max out all your farms, right? Griffith's summons will still be taking care of it. Griffith's your DOT unit. Like I already said, you always want to start with Griffith unless it's a metal or a flying stage. Makima's there for some of her summons to help beat Toby. These two will probably be Toby because Honored One on Griffith's summons with no sacrifices does 90 million. Toby has like 50, 500 million, probably 500, 400 million. I don't know. That's what he usually has. And then his summons will take care of it. So will hers. If you can't, then try a different team. With like a time stop or something. But yeah, very good trait. Are traits needed? I would say no. Giant Slayer on all three of them would be probably fine. You Giant Slayer or Summoner on her, Dark Summoner on her will probably be fine. Uh, but yeah, very good team. His summons base off 10 times his attack. I'm pretty sure it's the same for her. Now on to the next team. Okay, another team is Youth. This is what a lot of people use, right? You want to use Leader as lead, Death Kid, Killua as your DOT unit, him as your base heal, and these two farm units. Killua is very great, right? So usually you always want to start. So what I do with this team is I start with Death the Kid, uh, and then as soon as I max my farm style, I place Killua. You know, get the final ability with him, get the 500k, the Rich Wish. Then I max out my Gappy. I start base healing. Then I get the Power Wish. Then I max him out. It's just an easy team. I mean, if you don't have Killua, right, there are other options. You could use. Let me filter it by DOT. Oh, do I not have youth? Okay. So for youth, you could use War Devil. No, I messed up. But yeah, instead of Killua, let me just fix it real quick. Alrighty. Yeah. So for again DOTs, instead of, if you don't have Killua, you could use Yoru. This was at last battle pass tier 40, I think, tier 40 50 unit. Another DOT you could use is him. He's a pretty good DOT. For that, you could use them, I guess. They're also pretty good DOT unit. I wouldn't really recommend him because he's not DOT on placement, and he kind of sucks without falling. Tanjiro is decent. You could use him. Uh, you could use her too. She's also a pretty good DOT unit. But yeah, I mean, I would really recommend. Oh, also a replacement for Gappy. I mean, Gappy's is there for the base heal and his nuke to deal with Toby, and so like you can get health and tank it. I don't really know other units that you could replace him with. Maybe Peem. You could use Peem, I guess, but you're not gonna be able to tank it. Tank Toby. Just use like a, I don't know. I seriously don't know a replacement for Gappy. But I guess you could use Beam or like, Oh, you for the stages. If you can get him, you could I guess use. Where is he? Wait, he should be on youth. Oh no, he's right here. I'm stupid. Lord Sombra, Sid. You could use him, right? His recovery atomic to heal and tank it. Yeah. On to the next team. Okay, this is the third team. It is Fierce Fighter and Awakened Power. Lead Vegito. Just another great team, right? Like Vegito is there as a lead, very good lead. Wukong or Jin Mori is a DOT unit. And then Death the Kid for Hills. You could use replacements, right? For Jin Mori, there are some other DOT units that you could use, like this guy. You could use Stain. You could use Rengoku. You could use his first Evo. His first Evo is not that bad for Abyss. You could, I guess, use Genos. You could use Genos. Yeah. This team really has a lot of options. If you're missing on Hills. Oh, you can also have Gappy, right? Like you can have Gappy instead. It just has so many options. Hills. You could use Super Saiyan for Goku. Super Saiyan for Goku or okay, his really doesn't have that many options. I guess you could use this Super Saiyan Goku. But yeah, Death the Kid is the best for her. I mean, you don't have to use Vegeta as a lead. You could just use someone else as a fierce fighter because they're both fierce fighters. Maybe like a Cell. Cell leads fierce fighter. Next team. Okay, this is another team that's very good. The only thing it's lacking is Hills, but I'm pretty sure his summons will take care of Hills early on. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Aaron plus is a very good Abyss unit. It's a very good progressive unit overall. He's gonna be your lead. Gohan, future Gohan's a very good crit unit. I guess if you don't have him, you could use. He's a crit, right? Yeah, he's a raise attack. You could use him. I think he got buffed. You could use him. What's another crit unit? Hakari. Hakari's kind of bad though. You could use that. There's not really that many options for crit in this team, but this is also a pretty fun team that I could use. From Aaron's lead because Aaron's a very good progressive unit, especially for Abyss. Griffith is your DOT. If you don't have Griffith, you could use. Where is she? I think her. You could use her. This team really doesn't have much DOT options. Yeah, they're really not good DOT options. But yeah, you could use Griffith or her, because Griffith, when you sacrifice him by himself, it becomes Femsu, and you take care of it. Next team. Okay, so for the final team, I would say Devil Power. My Kakushibo, he'll take care of the elements. I mean, every unit here is a DOT. You could use her, Blood Queen, as DOT. If you don't know how to get Blood Queen, you go to Warp here. Legend Stages Shadow Realm. I have made a video on how to beat this on Master difficulty. So if you want to see how to do it, it's there. I'll probably be doing every Legend Stage on Challenger soon. So yeah, right there you get these keys that drop from Shadow Realm. I really recommend to get Blood Queen, by the way. She leads one of the best teams in the game. Then Secret Dimension, Shadow Realm EX. It's also pretty easy to beat this. And then just a 5% drop chance. A very good unit. You could use her as a hill. He is there for early crit, and after you get the early crit, right, you get a good amount of money. You could put more money. I mean, you could upgrade Makima for her. Crit summon. So then you can start using her summon as a crit. Yeah, this is also a very fun Abyss team. Sucks that you can't use leader. Uh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Also, before I go, I want to say one last thing. I really want to appreciate your guys' support on the last video I did, where I beat every legend stage on master mode difficulty. I really want to thank you guys for your support. I was really not expecting it to get that many views. I mean, it's not much, but I'm really very happy that it performed that much. I was not expecting it to get anything because I just uploaded it because I was bored. But I'm, yeah, very very thankful for that. Thank you very much. I'll try to upload more. Yeah. Peace.